Okay, so our next order of business is to find the cheapest and most expensive items. Let's start with the cheapest. We've also done this in class. We're going to do this algorithmically. Okay, it's just a quick little if-else, or just an if statement. There's no else even. And like I said, the plumbing is already in place, so we're going to use this loop to our advantage. Let's start with the cheapest. So we're going to get a new variable in the mix here. I'm going to put this before the loop, right where my total price is an average price. I'm going to add the index of the lowest. Okay, I'm going to start that at 0 because you've got to start somewhere. Let's start at the top of the list with the very first element in the list. Okay, so then we're going to algorithmically determine the cheapest item as we're looping through these lists in parallel. I am going to ask if the price of the item that I'm currently looking at, because I'm going to look at all of them, if the price of the item I'm currently looking at is less than the current cheapest, okay, this is going to start at 0, but it might change as we find cheaper and cheaper items, if we find cheaper items, okay. So if the price of the item that I'm currently looking at is less than, note the arrow there, the relational operator, make sure you don't switch that by accident. If it's less than the reigning champ, I like to say, the current cheapest, the one to beat, then we have a new champ, and the index of the lowest is going to be the current, the index of the current item, which is I, loop counter here. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the cheapest. Let me put in the print statement. Okay, so we would say our most affordable item is, and then, you know, it's like once you've captured that low index, the index of the lowest item, then you've got a straight shot into those lists to get those values. So I can name the thing, whatever it is, and then also give the price of that thing, whatever it is, just by reaching in with that index of the lowest. Let's run it. I'm not going to enter any new ones. We'll see what the lowest item is, the cheapest item. So it's 20. Oh, it was the first one in the list, which is the Art Nouveau jewel box. Let me enter like a cheaper item and we'll see if it works. So yeah, I'm going to enter a new one. This will be the statue again. And let's say it's only $10. No more. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so our most affordable item is the statue at $10. So take your time with the cheapest one, and then we're home free on the most expensive one, the priciest one. Let's just do that. We have a few small changes to make. So I'm going to do an index of the highest. We're starting at 0 at the top of the lists, okay? And then algorithmically, we're going to find the highest priced item, doing the same thing, more or less, that we did with the cheapest, but important changes here. If the prices, or if the price of the thing we're currently looking at is greater than, watch that sign, don't forget to flip it. If you're going to use this as a template, fine, but don't forget to flip that sign. Okay, so if the price of the thing we're currently looking at is greater than the reigning champ, which would be the one with the index of the highest, then we've got a new champ, and the index of the highest has got to be updated to I. Okay. All right, so let me do the last 2 lines of output here. Okay, so the priciest item is whatever it is, reaching into those lists at the index of the highest that we found. All right, let's run it. We'll see what the most expensive item. Uh-oh, I have an error here. I forgot to close my print statement there. Uh-oh. Okay, so no, I'm not going to enter any new ones. $179. Silver Swan Salt Cellar for $179. And yeah, that does look like the most expensive. Let me just test it, and I'll enter one more expensive item. Yes, one more. Let's say I've got an expensive statue for $250. No more. Okay, and there's my priciest item, $250. So you can see it's working.